Hi, my name is Mark Galley. I'm going to cover one of the most common errors in root cause analysis about the terms root cause and contributing factors. The root cause, as people say, is the major thing or the main thing. If you eliminate the root cause, you eliminate the problem, is how the thinking goes. The contributing factor is less important. People sometimes call them secondary causes. If you control a contributing factor, people say it might reduce the likelihood or the severity of the issue, but it's really the root cause that eliminates the problem, and it seems to make good sense. Until you go through this simple fire triangle quiz, how is oxygen related to fire? And you can ask your group this in the next staff meeting. Is oxygen the root cause of fire, or is it the contributing factor of fire? And almost everyone answers that question, that oxygen is a contributing factor. And when you ask them to explain why, they will say, because on its own, oxygen can't create a fire. You have to have other things. Oxygen doesn't just cause a fire on its own. And it seems to make very good sense with what we've talked about until you ask this question. If there is no oxygen, can there be a fire? And when the answer is no, which is the answer, that means we've satisfied the definition of what a root cause is. If you eliminate oxygen, which is a cause of fire, it eliminates the fires. Therefore, oxygen is the root cause. So we've actually created some confusion between the term contributing factor and root cause just by discussing oxygen. The definition of the word cause is a producer of an effect. Oxygen is required to produce the effect fire. That's really what the thinking should be. The simple fire triangle teaches us that fire is caused by heat, fire is caused by fuel, and fire is caused by oxygen. Asking the question, well, which one of these caused the fire, is not really a valid question because they all did. The definition of a cause is the producer of an effect. There is not a cause of an effect. There are always causes, plural. You really shouldn't differentiate or make a distinction between types of causes. People naturally say that some causes are more important than other causes, but by definition, the word cause means that it's required. You have to have all the causes. Instead of differentiating on the causes, the fire triangle also teaches us if you know that heat, fuel, and oxygen are all required, then there are different ways to solve the problem. Even though there are three causes, you can solve just one of them, control just one of the causes, and not do anything about the other two and still prevent the fire. That really means that the differentiation should ultimately be on the selection of the best solution. All the causes are required. You differentiate on the solutions, and it's not just the best solution, it may be the best solutions. There may be 2 or 3 or 4 action items. By asking why questions, it adds more detail to the investigation, meaning it reveals more causes, and by understanding additional causes, it reveals additional solutions. It doesn't mean you will have more solutions. The purpose of identifying more detail in an analysis is to find the better solutions. Better is always better in terms of mitigating risk or preventing an incident. This focus on terminology that so many companies use has created this kind of language: true cause, main cause, primary cause, and we have a pretty good list here that we hear organizations using all the time. The word in the dictionary is cause. A cause is the producer of an effect. You validate causes with evidence, and you can put the evidence directly on the cause. When you're not sure whether or not something actually did occur at that point, means you're missing evidence. That's what a possible cause is. That's why it has a question mark on it, because at this point we're not sure. That's why people use the term apparent cause or theory or likely cause or might have been this, because they're just not sure. They don't have the evidence yet. You have to keep the analysis of any investigation fundamental and accurate based on cause and effect. The more the organization overlays terminology on the issue, the more confusing it gets. The focus has got to be on the cause and effect principle. None of the terms on the left are in the dictionary. The word in the dictionary is cause. Now, this focus on cause and effect just allows the language in the organization to be more accurate. It's just a better approach in communication in the investigation. This bias to evidence-based cause and effect should really be the cornerstone of problem solving. This visual dialogue really helps minimize some of the confusion and prevent some of the wasted time by rehashing the same information, because everyone can truly see the same thing. Minimize the use of terminology and lingo so that people are focused on cause and effect and don't argue about who's right and who's wrong. in terms of terminology, and use this structured cause map to identify the causes. That's really the platform to identify the best solutions. That's ultimately what you're after in an investigation, are the best solutions. It's not the root cause. It's the causes to find the best solutions. Now, if you'd like to learn more about our approach to better investigations and better results, we present public workshops on the cause mapping methodology at different cities throughout the U.S. And we also present client workshops at the client site for managers and supervisors. And then if you'd like to find out about our method on just one issue within your business, you can contact us because we provide investigation and facilitation services on your specific issues. Our website is thinkreliability.com, and you can contact us at the website or through the phone number listed on this slide. We look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.